Good morning, it's Thursday the 28th of July and this is your daily outlook. Investors are still not convinced that the bailout deal agreed for Greece during last week's EU summit is enough to prevent a Eurozone debt contagion. German Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble commented on the Eurozone debt crisis and said that Germany rejects any blank checks to the European Financial Stability Facility, further weighing on the single currency. The euro shed 1.4% against the dollar, dropping to as low as 143.30 from 145.35. The US dollar continues to weaken, broadly weighed by the lack of progress towards an agreement on the US debt ceiling plan, which must be agreed on before August the 2nd deadline. Yesterday, durable goods orders disappointed investors by showing weaker than expected figures. Focus now turns to the jobless claims and pending home sales. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar dipped to a 4-month low at 77.57 from 78, but then recovered to 78.17 on fears of an intervention by the Bank of Japan. Versus the Swiss franc, the dollar continues to be under pressure, falling to a new record low at 0.7995 and then recovered to 0.8046. The Australian dollar remains firm against the dollar as higher inflation data may indicate a interest rate hike. Against the greenback, the Aussie is trading near yesterday's 28-year high at 110.79 and the pair was last trading at 110.38. Aussie's neighbour, the Kiwi, rose against the greenback to 0.8734 from 0.8678 after the Reserve Bank of New Zealand interest rate decision. The central bank decided to keep rates unchanged at 2.5% as it acknowledges that more stimulus is needed in order to ensure the economy is growing. Now looking at commodities, we have oil prices ticking lower to $96.18 a barrel from $99.53. Gold edged lower to $1,608.69 an ounce from $1,628.56. Silver also ticked lower to $40.05 an ounce from $41.43. Now let's have a look at the currencies to watch out for. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 144.10 with a preference to enter into short positions at 144. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 77.70 with a preference to enter into long positions at 77.80. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 109.75 with a preference to enter into long positions at 109.75. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 163.90 with a preference to enter into short positions at 163.80. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.9450 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9450. And let's have a look at commodities now. We have the oil pivot point at 95.40 with a preference to enter into long positions at 95.40. The gold pivot point is at 1607 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1607. And the silver pivot point is at 39.85 with a preference to enter into long positions at 39.85. And today's calendar and market movers are the Europe consumer confidence in July, which is forecast to fall to minus 11.4. US initial jobless claims, which are forecast to fall to 415,000, and US pending home sales in June forecast to fall to 2%. Now on to equity markets. US equities are negative on Wednesday with the SP 500 trading down 2.03%. The Dow was down 1.59%. The European bourses were also negative with the FTSE down 1.23%. The Dow was down 1.32% and the CAC was down 1.42%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 1.65% and the Hang Seng was down 1.03%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.